What's up, all you fishing fools? I'm trying to finish up some of these baits that I got ordered. I know my freaking shop's a deadgum mess right now. So I had somebody ask me the other day about doing just a shad dot. I think everybody that does this painting, or not everybody, but a lot of people, get hung up on everything being perfect. And man, in nature, things are not perfect. They're not going to be perfect. You don't want them perfect. I mean, if they're too perfect, they just don't look right. So you shouldn't really stress over it. So basically, I'm just taking this little cup and putting a little black paint in there, and then just using a Q-tip. I'll dip the Q-tip in there and run it around the edge to get the excess off. Kind of lined it up about where I want it. And just boop. There you go. Here's your shad dot. Like I said, it's not perfect, and it doesn't have to be. So you want to kind of go to the other side and just line it up with the gill plate there. Try to get it as even as you can. I mean, hell, nobody's going to be looking at both sides at the same time anyway. So there you go. And that one's probably a little bit lower than the other side, but not that much. It's pretty dadgum close. So I do a pretty good bit of custom order stuff. Some of the color patterns seem weird or whatever, but people have kind of a specific thing. Now these are painted, but they don't have a clear coat on them. The clear coat's what really makes them pop. So this kind of Sammy top water, I don't know how good you can see it on this camera, but anyway, I did like a scale pattern on it. Then I'm gonna wind up putting these kind of red snake eyes or dragon eyes on it. You know, people want what they want. Sometimes I don't know if the color even really matters as much as you're trying to get that reaction strike. So this is just kind of like the white with the blood splatter. A lot of people like that blood splatter for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it looks like an injured bait fish. So let me kind of get these out of the way. And I'll show you another little trick. Easy way to get a splatter pattern on your bait. So anyway, I dropped my air pressure on this airbrush here. Slide that out of the way a little bit. So about 10 PSI. I use an Auto Eclipse HP-CS gravity feed. So basically what I do, a lot of people will do like a brush and flick it, but really all you have to do is I just take this very end of the nozzle tip off there. Like I said, I got it on about 10 PSI, it's real light. I'm gonna do something a little bit unconventional here. I'm gonna use a iridescent yellow, and I'm just going to use it to get a little bit of splatter pattern on this red bait. Just going to do it very subtle. So basically at 10 PSI, and then all you're going to do is just basically put one drop in there. And then basically you're just going to tap it. That's all, man. You're just getting a little bit of a splatter and just to kind of break the pattern up. I usually use like black or brown or something like that, but like I said, people want what they want. And that's basically all, man. You can barely even see it. It's just enough to give it a little break up there. I'll go ahead and do just a tad bit on the back. And then I'll go ahead and I'm gonna just add just a drop of black to put with that yellow just to break it up. So just one little drop in there. basically I'm gonna just do the same thing. I'm just gonna tap it. And you see that just puts that little black splatter pattern on there. It's just to break it up and give it more of a little natural look. Just some black specks. I mean, very seldom in nature is something just like one solid color without any flaws. So that's a pretty easy way to do it. Like I said, low air pressure, just take your nozzle tip off and you just want to tap it. And you can see there, you got kind of just a little bit of a splatter. And I don't know how good you can actually see it, but you can see it just kind of breaks up the pattern. Little black spots in there and little yellow spots. And like I said, these baits don't have any clear coat, so I still have to put the eyes, and then I use a diamond clear coat that really makes things pop and come out on these. So anyway, that's just a quick little painting tip from Wash Hog Custom Baits. You already know, get you some.